So hello guys, and welcome. And in this tutorial what you want to do is what you see on your computer, and actually we want to create a website with a title, navigation link, header and a banner. And first, before you do anything, you have first to understand the website interface. So our website today has an interface, and now we have what is called website structure. A website structure is what you are expecting to get when you are making your website. So we have the title here, then we have the navigation, header, and also we have the main content on this side. So the navigation is very simple. Navigation is what is that the title is the word or words in the browser tab above the web page that we are also going to create, and you will see the navigation menu hosts or holds links to the major pages on the website. So like for example, you have home, about us, services, gallery, contacts and many more. Those are also navigation, are under navigation menu. So the header part here is what hosts navigation menus and the logo. Okay, and also inside it we have what we call content area. So when most of the people go to their website, this is the most thing that most of the people want to engage with, the main content. This is the place where the text, images, video and other content for the website is displayed, the content area. So apart from the content area, on the bottom side, the end of the website, we also have footer. And the footer part of a web page usually contains name of the company, person that owns the website, link of the pages and copyright information and many more. Nowadays the footers entail so many things, shortcuts of the website and maybe some links for the website. So for today we're going to make something that is very simple. We are going to make this. Okay, we are going to make this, and you can repeat the tutorial as you want and ensure you have this. So as we are going to start this tutorial, you have to understand the first thing that we are going to do is first to have a title, then create a navigation menu. First, before we create a navigation menu, why don't we have a header? Is where now navigation menu will get inside. So before we do anything, let us look on where we will store our website. We will store our website inside here. Let us store it inside music folder. Inside here, let us create a folder called trial website trial website. Now inside trial website, let us have like a folder called pages, though we will not use pages. Then let us have a folder called img, stand for images. Then let us have a folder called CSS, though we will not also use it because we also need only one CSS. Inside there we have a folder also called videos. This is where you will place your videos. img stand for images. All the other pages will be in pages except index. Then video. Then we have audio in case we will have audio. Then because we will also be importing fonts, we will use fonts. Okay, now let us go to the text editor, and in the text editor we are using is also called VS Code. This is VS Code. And now let us open our folder. Let us call our folder file, open folder, find the folder where we saved the folder is in music. inside here. The project will be inside a folder called trial. Then select folder, and we have the folder selected. Click here so that you can open the folder. Okay, we have the folder open, and that is how we start our VS Code. It is open. Now we have these folders. Just click I trust this author. Yes, trust this. That is it. Now you need to cancel this welcome because we don't need it. Also make sure you cancel this side. We have it. Now we have audio, CSS. This is where your audio will be stored. Your CSS files will be stored. Your fonts, if you download fonts, will be stored here. Images will be here, and pages, inner pages. When we talk about inner pages, these are pages like about us, services, gallery, contacts, and the rest. But the index, which is the home page, will be outside. The video is where you, if you have videos for your website, will be inside this. So now I have to create a file because we are using HTML. I will come here and create a new file and call it index. Index in small letters, sorry. Index.html. It must be outside the folders, okay. Then we will create another file also called style.css. okay. So HTML is the hypertext markup language. CSS is just to style CSS is just for styling the HTML structure. So we will now have our page here. I will split screen into two like this. Okay, split screen into two. Now we have HTML on this side and CSS on this side. Now I have to open CSS structure by pressing the shift button to have and number 1, and that will give us, and press enter so that we get the shortcut of the structure, HTML structure. This is the HTML structure. Now from here we want to start header here. We want to start by making something here. As we said, let us go here. We want to create a title. When you want to create a title, it will show on the header tab, on the tab. Okay, so if we come here and change header here into the project that you are doing. For example, let us say we are doing a project by the name Nairobi Gym, Nairobi Builders. So that is going to be our title, Nairobi Builders. Let us go to and see how Nairobi Builders will be. So just inspecting this, and it will open Nairobi Builders. Yes, always. I want to open it with Firefox so that, or Brave. Let me open it with Brave. It will open with Brave so that at least we will see what you are building. Thank you. Let me cancel this, cancel Gemini, cancel YouTube, and have Nairobi Builders. Now you see on our tab we have Nairobi Builders, okay, named Nairobi Builders, because let me do this so that we can see it. Nairobi Builders. It is Nairobi Builders because I also want to show you how that is the title and it displays on the tab. Okay, so number 2, what we need to do here, number 2, inside here, you can realize as much as we are doing Nairobi Builders, also we need to have a logo. we don't need to have a globe logo here. We need to have our logo. To have your logo, you have to place it under here, also called favicon. Okay, you have to start with the link and look for favicon. Okay, link favicon. So this is where we place our logo. And if you can remember, we have our structure here, but we don't have images. Okay, we can maybe download a logo, any logo. Let us download any logo. Any logo can do. We'll just download any logo so that we use it. That's why I'm starting from scratch. Just go to images and have a logo. We have a logo. Which one should we pick? I want a simple logo. Let's say, for example, I have which logo? This. Why don't we say gym, so that we can get the logo on what we're doing. Gym. I like I like this. They are coming double here. I only want one logo. This logo here. Let me see if I can save it as JPEG. This is not JPEG, so I will just snip it. Snip is in your laptop. You can use a snip. Only need to snip the logo. Only the logo. Snip, Control and S. Save it inside. Let us go to music, website, images, call it logo. Nice. I also need a banner, so let me just banner, gym banner. Let me have gym banners so that at least we don't come back here again. We have them. Go to images, but the best place to download them, you can go to PNG Wing. To download free images. Okay, PNG Wing is very good. I like PNG Wing. This one here. Go to PNG Wing and find images. No, PNG Wing. These are banners. Okay, there are just banners that you can use. You can see them. Stay Fit, this one, this. But let me just pick images because I don't want ready-made banners. Gym. Yeah, I want a very quiet. This one is good. Look at this. I guess it is JPEG. I love working with JPEG. Don't like working with WAP. Let me see vector images. I don't like vectors. Let me just have, I need a simple image. I need a gym image. So if I pick this one here, let me see this and try download it, or so you can download this. This one is looking good. Let me see if I can download this. Save images. Yes, JPEG. Go to music, trial website, images, name it banner. Save. In case you can look for another one, maybe in case you find that one is not. Why don't we have another one? There are so many images. Yes, we can also have that. You just click on download, but you have to look for good images. This one is so good. I like this. I like this one. Yeah. Save image. Yeah. JPEG, save it. Website images, save it as BN2, banner 2. Save banner 2. So now let us go to our site and find the favicon here. We were making the favicon, and we will href, where is the image slash img. Img is here. This is the folder. Then logo. Then save. Then you see on top here now we have our logo. Okay, we have the title and our logo. Nice. Now from there, now we are good to go. Now we just want to have title done. Now let us go to the next thing. We now want to create header. Okay, we want to create header. Now we will come inside the body and create header. I will be using div, so that is div.header. We have header. So before we go far, I will style CSS. So I will link style sheet style.css. okay, style.css. Then you save it. We have linked HTML and CSS. Just simple as that. Now before you do anything, I want to close the body, so that first thing you as a developer, first thing you always have to do is to close the body, so that at least we don't see margins of the body. For example, if I say body and I say you want to see what happens, background color, let's say red, save. You see the background becomes red. Okay, the entire background becomes red, but you can see we still have some spaces. So for you to kill all that spaces, what you need to do, we don't need this, you need to margin 0, padding 0, yes, just like that, so that we don't get the borders, the margins at the left side and at the right side of your work. So the next thing that we're going to do is very simple. Now we are inside the header. We need to style the header here. Now we will start with having header in header, that is dot header. Because we are using class, we have to use dot header. We will have it width. We will do width to be 100%. 100%. Where is percent? 100%. Then I will do height to be 50 em. 50 em. Okay, 50 em. What is em? So 1 em is equivalent to 16 pixels. So that means if we do 2 em is equals to 32 pixels. So if 1 em is equals to 16 pixels, then what about 50 em? Okay, most of the people use pixels, so you can realize, oh, if 1 em is equals to 16 pixels, so 50 em is what? That is a calculation for you. So that is what we're doing next. Then the background, we need to have a background linear gradient. So background image here, linear gradient. Then I will do RGB, that is I love orange, that is wrong spelling of orange, and red. Okay, orange and red. Now orange and red, I will mouse over here so that I get RGB. I will select orange. You see now it has changed to RGB, and I will again choose red. And in the middle, after RGB, please put comma to separate red and orange. Okay, so when we save it, you can see our browser, we have red at the bottom and orange at the top. So the next thing, we need to incorporate our image background, because you know what I said, we need something like this. So why are we putting linear? So that the image should not show more contrast, and the linear gradient will make the contrast reduce, so that at least the text on top can be readable. That is why we're using linear gradient. So let us also, at the end of linear gradient, let us put some comma and bring image using URL. Then where is the image? Put a slash. We are going to pick an image from IMG folder. Then it's called banner.jpg. We have it. We have the banner. The reason as why you cannot see the banner is because the colors are solid. So come and mouse over the color. You see we have here RGB. We need to add A, which stands for opacity. If we bring it down here, you see now RGB will add A. You see A means we've reduced the opacity, and we will reduce so that at least the image can be visible. I will also mouse over on red and bring it down and save. You can see what we have. Okay, don't worry about repeat, we will work on that. So I don't want the contrast to be high, but for Jim, why don't we use black on top and bring it here and save. Let us bring it here and save. Look at the way it is. I want to make it that conch black. No, black should be, I think Jim is something powerful, so red can work there, and the black work on top. Then save it. Then you look how we have good interface. Now if you want the image not to repeat, we say, you write background image, background repeat, you say no repeat, then you save. You see now our background is very small. Don't worry about this. If you want the background to cover the entire area, we will give it background size cover. We'll say cover, so that the image covers the entire background. We have it. That is it. You see, that is nice. Now after that, we can also include let us include padding top to be padding top to be, let's say, 2 EM. I like using EM so much. Control S. And nice. So at least we have some padding on top, space in between. So when we inspect this, you will see the padding on top. You see we have the green, that is the padding. So anything that will come inside will leave a space on top. That's why we're using padding. So now we have our header. Okay, that is our header. Now we need to have navigation menu. Now inside here we must now have navbar. I call it navbar, div dot navbar, enter. So with the navbar I will come and style it. I like doing this, control slash end of. No, I just close it, header. Nice. Then under header I will now have navbar, so dot navbar. So navbar is inside the header. I like coding this way. So dot header dot navbar, so that when someone comes to inspect your codes, they will understand navbar is inside the header. So that is good. So our target is navbar. So what is navbar? Let us play with width. Why don't we use width 90%? And also display flex 90%. We don't want 100% of the screen. So display flex, so that anything that will come it's inside will be displayed flex. Okay, and why don't we give it height 4em, h4em, and background color we do white. Background color, let's do white. White is good. I think white is good. If we save, nice. Then why don't we give it margin 0, margin 0, auto. Okay, we have margin 0 auto. So let's find it. So we have navbar, header. So let's confirm if we have the navbar here. Who is not saved? HTML has not been saved. Yes, if you don't save HTML it will not appear. We have the navbar. You see, that is how we've achieved it, because somebody will ask, if sometimes you want to know how these things work, you just go and inspect and have to see what is there. So if you inspect, you come here into CSS, if you remove these things, you will notice things are not working, and that is how you can see if there is a problem. Now let us jump down, and I want my design to have a border top left radius. So border top left radius 15 pixels. Okay, 15 pixels. So border top radius is border top left. This is border top left, so I want to have some curves here. So look, you see the way it is. So this edge remains box, this remains box sharp, then this one has curve, generate some curve. So I want also to have this side. So what I will do here, I will just copy this, copy, and come down here and paste. So what I will do, this is a right bottom, so I will change this here, right, no sorry, instead of top change with the right bottom. Bottom. You have it. Let us just call it directly. So border top right. So border top right, border bottom left. Bottom left is here. Bottom right, border bottom right. So that is this. We will give you 15px also. Save. So you see, that is how we've managed to do that. Okay, so the next thing that we will do, we already have this, which is very good. Now we have our header. Now we are going to include our navigation menus. To include your navigation menu, what you're going to do inside navbar, we are going to create logo, div dot logo. Inside the same place, we will also have ul. Inside ul we'll do li, okay, lia. Let us have hash, put hash there. Then this is home. No, let us first copy them. Copy, Control C. Let me write home. About us. About us. Services. Gallery, and the last one, let's do, the last one is always contacts. I guess that is right, and we have them here, you see. Now let us first start with the logo. Most of the time I ask people, please use colors. Now first let us first go to navbar ul dot navbar ul navbar ul, and we do this. Okay, so ul is, now this is ul is a HTML element that hosts the li, and li hosts the pages. Okay, so we'll just come here and tell ul what to do, and actually that is, we'll list style. We don't want the dots. You can see the dots, so we'll say list style to remove all the dots, none. Save. The dots are removed. So the next thing, will display flex, so that ul will display all these LIs vertically. So we will say display flex, flex. Nice, you see they are now vertical. Okay, they're now vertical. The next thing we need to have spaces in between. We'll do gap. Let us give it gap of 40. Gap 40 px. Let's see. Gap is the space in between. Okay, then let me give it width, the UL width of, let me do what, 70%. Yeah, 70%, so that the logo, you remember we have two boxes here, so the logo should come on this side too. So I will do 70%, then margin top I will do 25, yeah, so that it goes down. Margin mato, I call it mato to be 25 pixels. Save. Nice, you see it is at the center. Okay, I am now good with that. Now the next thing that I want to do with the CSS styling, that was UL. Now I will style navbar UL li. My target is li here, this guy. So I will do dot navbar ul li. So it means here uli is inside ul and ul is inside navbar. So I will create that, and ul li font size, I want the font to change. Font size, in short, Fozzy, to change. Font size I will do 1.2 em. That is 17 pixels, equivalent to 17 pixels. That is good. Then I will give it font weight. I want it to be bold, 4-way. Font weight, I do font weight to be 500, just like that. You save. Okay, just want it that way. That is done, just like that. Then now let me target A, this one, A, this A, anchor. A stand for anchor. Now what I will do dot navbar, okay, ul li A. This means A is inside li, li is inside ul is inside navbar. I hope you understand now. Now what do I need A to do? A has some underline here. So what I will do to remove these underlines, we remove it by saying text decoration, none. Save. You see we've removed the underlines. Then also we need to give it a color. Don't just use color for text, you use color. Let's use black. Save. You see our text has changed to black. Okay, font, let us choose a font family. Font family, from family, I always do Arial. Save. We have Arial, li, a. There is something missing with somebody here. Somebody is not adding up here. There are two people, A. Two people, you see the problem sometimes with codes. I can see something is wrong, but I can't find out. Yeah, here. About us, it should be here. About us. Save. About us. No, That is wrong. It should be inside A. About us, save. Yeah. A, about us. Yeah, these ones are wrong. It should be inside A. That's why you see ours is not okay. Even this gallery here should be inside the anchor. And contact to inside the anchor. Control S, and everything is now okay, following the same style. Okay. Now we need to tell it text align center. Text align center. No, I just need to push it left. Just need to push it left. Yes. Margin left. 30px. Let's see. Yeah, let me do 40. Yeah, the spaces in between are too big, you see, and the spaces in between are gaps. So we did 30. Can we do 30? Can we do 10? Yeah. So margin left. Oh, margin left to A. That is the problem. Yeah. So if we tell it gap, we do 20 px, Control S. Let us do 40. See, gap we do here 40. This is UL to give it 40 gap. 30, 20. Yes, I will remove this gap now. We don't need this. We don't need that. And we have our, now I need, when I mouse over on this, at least the color changes, and that is called hover. So I will just copy this, bring it down, paste, then here just write hover. So for you to hover this, I will change the style here. So what do you want to change on hover? I want, when I mouse over, the color to change. So that is color, to change to color orange. Save. So when you mouse over, you see it's changing to orange. Okay. So I want it to have text decoration underline. So there must be some lines at the bottom. Look. But I want it to easy transition. Transition will help you slow 1.2 seconds. So it will, you see, nice. That is good. Save. Okay. Now let's go to logo. We have logo dot logo, and let's create this one here. We have dot logo. Now let us style our logo. Logo width to be 10. Let us say width 10%. Okay. Then let us have margin left to be 30 pixels. We need to take it left. Margin left 30 px. So you will see it will push that because we have logo on that side. Okay, we have the logo on that side. Let us bring now the logo inside here. Let us bring the logo. We will use HTML element. The tag that we will use img. Where is the image? Image is in the img. Then we call it logo. Nice. So look at the logo is too big. That is our logo. Too big. So let us style our logo now. We will also give our logo alternative. Most of the people don't know the meaning of alternative. It means when the logo is not displaying, what is the alternative name? So alternative name we might do, we say Nairobi builders. So when the name is not, the logo is not visible, then they can see the name. Now here let us have a class logo img, logo image. Let us come and style the logo image down here. Logo here img, logo image. Let us give our logo size because it is too big, so give it only width. Let's do 40px. That is too small. Do it 60. That is too big. 50. Nice. We have our logo. Okay, we have our logo. That is very nice. So the next thing is now we are going to create text banner here. Now we are done. We can also have a search here where we create a place where we work with placeholders and buttons here, or search. But for now, let us leave it that way. Okay, let us leave it that way. Also, you can come to navigation URL over, and don't forget to make it have how do you call it, pointer, not pointer, how do you call it? I'm almost forgetting about the point. I will remember, then I will come back there. Okay, so let's save. We have our work. Now let us come here. We are done with this. We are done with this. And inside here, inside the header still, let us put some heading like the one that we have here. You see, welcome to Mzalendo Builders, and then down here we have this. Okay, so we will do h1, then we do welcome to let's say Nairobi Builders. Okay, welcome to Nairobi Builders. That is h1. Then under it, why don't we have some p tag? P for paragraph, and I will use lorem here. If you're not seeing it, just go to view word wrap here so that you can see everything. Yes, then we have a button under here. We can do a button down here. No, this text is too big, guys. This is too big. Let me do it to here. Something like a slogan. You see, we have our text here, which is now good. Now, this is, let us give it, that should be under a class called banner heading. This is a mistake we've done here. Create a div x, create a div, just cut div dot banner heading, div dot banner heading. Then inside the banner heading is where you place this. Sorry for that. Control S. Now we have banner heading. Let us go to banner heading now. Banner heading dot banner heading. Yeah, banner heading, that is right. Yes, text, banner heading, text align center, text align it to center. Let's see what happens. Our text goes at the center. Okay, we bring this down, this up. Then now what we want to have a color. So color, let us give it color white. Color white, good. Then I want to have border solid. Yeah, I don't know if I put border. Let me try border. Border, let me do 2 pixels. I don't know, 2 pixels solid. Let me see. I don't want this. Border 2 pixels solid. I don't need this. Maybe I can put text decoration, underline. So if you want to underline under, you see the text is underlined, but I don't think if that is also good. Let us just be simple. When you're creating these things, just be simple. Okay, now let us do text font family. And let us have Franklin. Franklin is good. Yeah, you can do yours. Then font size, I will do 1. Yes, 1 font size. Font size, let me do 1.7 EM. I said 1 EM is equivalent to 16 pixels, so 1.7 is equals to 16.17 pixels. Let's say, you see the way it is big. We have it nice. I like it that way. Then down here I will have font weight. Yeah, 4 weight. Font weight, I do, let me try 900. Just 900. Yeah, that's okay. It's flowing very well. Margin top 2 EM. So the distance from here, Mato, margin top, let me do 1 or 2 EM, 32 pixels, 2 EM. Save. 2 EM, margin top, 2 EM. let me do 4. At least we have some space. Let me do 4.5. Yes, nice. Okay, and then 4.5 is okay. Then we have yeah, I think we are okay. Now I need to separate this from this. So how to separate that one here? You see, now what we will do is very simple. Now you will come here and say here banner heading, banner dot banner heading P dot banner heading P, that is paragraph. Let's see, we are targeting paragraph P, color orange. Let's say we have that. Okay, let's see, orange. Banner P means we are targeting P, which is inside banner. Okay, font family, let us play with Soj. Let's see. No, I don't like that. Let's play with serif. Let me see, serif Vadana. Vadana is good, but it's too big. Font size I will do 1 EM. I think 32 is 1 EM. Now let me change to 12 px. 12 is small. 17. And color, let it be white. Okay, then I want yeah, let it be white. This is very powerful and good. Look, welcome to Nairobi Builders, and look the way it is. Okay, then why don't we have a button down here? We will also include a button at the bottom. Button, call it about us. Save, and we have our button here. Now we need to make the button at least bigger. Let us give the button class but. Oh, love using small letters, but now let us style the button. Call it but no bu, but yeah, but let's say if you want the button to have the space inside, that is padding. No, padding, just do 10 px. Look at how it will extend. Save. You see now. Okay, let us do 15. 15 is good. Look the way it is now big. Change that. What do we want? I want to make it transparent. Background transparent like that. Look, you see, transparent. And border radius to be 10px so that it can be curved. Nice. You see, a very good button. Let us now give it border to be solid white, so that we have white stroke. Solid white 3px. Nice. Look at our website. Are we achieving something from what we wanted? Look, we are achieving it even better. Now let us now target how would we call it, text. How do we put the text color and give it white. Nice, but it is so boring. I want this to give it margin, to make it go down. What is this? Is heading P, margin bottom, marble, margin bottom. Let's do 20px margin bottom. Let's see, paragraph. Let's do 3em. No, padding. Let me do padding. P. Padding bottom. Let's do 10px. I don't know. Yes, it is going down. Let's do 30. That is good. At least it is now somewhere. Okay, it is now somewhere. But now the problem is our header is so big. Let us do height 400 em. Yeah, 400 em is good, because that was so big. So let us have it when you mouse over. When you mouse over, it changes. So we will come and see to mouse over and it change. Let us copy the button down here, paste, and now here we need hover. That is hover. How do you want it to hover? Padding, okay. Background transparent. Let us first change color of the text to be that when you hover. Background border to change to red, no, black. Don't do too much colors. Border radius to be the same. Padding to remain 15 pixels. Save. So when I go and do this, look, you see, and now I want it to be smooth, so I will transition 1.3 seconds so that it becomes smooth. Look, nice. Very nice. You can do this transition, but I want it to have some background. Border background transparent. Now let us have background to be white, but now let us bring it here and reduce the opacity. Control S, Look, very nice. Okay, now you now understand how this thing work. That is how we do this site. And if you can do it now, that will be super. You can repeat it yourself until you understand. You see, these are our codes. This is our HTML and this is our CSS. These are our codes. We only have HTML and CSS, and we've managed to have this work. We have our, now let's go back and see. We have achieved title. Where is the title? Our title is Nairobi Builders and a logo beside, and we have our navigation menu, and this is our navigation menu here. These are our navigation menus. And we've also done, when you mouse over, it gives you the underline, underline, underline. You can also change the underline to be sideline. Where is that underline? Underline here. That is A instead of underline. Instead of underline, let me do this. Underline, I will do side. Overline. Overline, it will now show over the page. You see, over, overline, overline. Okay, it will now show overline. And now that is how you make a navigation. This is our header. Okay, we have our header here, navigations are there, and now you need the content area. Now for the content area, we are going to design it today. Now the next thing is to design the content area, and that is how we made a gym banner inclusive of a navbar, header, and a banner and a title. Okay, now in case you want to do something else, maybe we want Nairobi to be something different. It's very simple. You have to be unique. Where is Nairobi? Nairobi is here. Okay, we can give Nairobi B. This stands for bold. Take Nairobi here, Control X, V, Control S. Let's go and see. Nairobi is now bold, but why can't we change the color of Nairobi? Let's give it class. Inside Nairobi, Nai, let's call it Nai, and style Nai here. Dot Nai. Nai, let's style Nai. Color, let's say orange. Let's not orange, let me use this orange. Okay, italic, font style, italic. Yeah, you see, with this thing you can do so many things. Look, Nairobi, you can do so many. It's B, we have B Nai, or we call it B, I don't know if it will work. H1, let me tell it H1. How many H1? I don't know if it will change tonight. We've not saved something. Oh, HTML has not been saved. Nai has changed. Let us change Nai to something like this. Look, Nai. Welcome to Nai Builders. See, and we've created something that is so interesting. And this also, this about us here, it needs to be, let us now the color, but let us change the color, button color, let us change it to nai, this color here, this color, let us copy this color, Control C, and go to but where is but color, paste here, Control V, color, Control S. You see, now things are blending. Okay, now I will remove this. For it, I want to make it transparent. Let me go on top and find it. I was just using it for styling. Here, background transparent. Look, everything is now hanging. Now we have this, but me, I like maybe to be unique. I will add text decoration, underline, see, underline, text decoration, underline. No. Nav URL, not there. Transparent. Okay, that transparency is not bringing up. Background white. Yes, save. Then now bring it down with here. Okay, bring it again down. Nice. Okay, now you see our logo is hanging. Where is the logo? Margin left, margin top, mato, give it no, that is logo, right? That is logo. Give it margin padding 5px to leave us a space inside. But no, that is a problem. Padding 5px. Yes, our logo is now okay. Logo image, I don't know if we can make it border radius 9px. Yeah, our logo is also okay. Now that is how you create a banner, and this is just one of the templates. So you can create your own banner and have it, use it differently with so much functionality, movements, and also you can make things, maybe hover. When I click on Nairobi, I want to hover, you will make a hover for Nairobi. So if you want more, please wait for the next video, as I'm going to make the content of this website. See you then.